In this video, I'm going to walk you through the setup to go from a job requisition to qualified talent outreach in 10 minutes using AI powered automation systems. The three platforms that we're going to use in this setup include Clay, Exa Search, and Lemlist for multi-channel outreach. Front end would be inside Clay with a very neat, simple table, but behind the scene, we would be using Exa Search to help us find the talent and qualify them with the requirements that we're going to share in natural language. So let me just walk you through how you would go about Exa search first, and then we can move to the front end in understanding how the entire workflow works. So I'm inside Exa search websites. You'll go to people here, and let's say you're looking for software engineers, senior software engineers with FANG, 5 to 10 years of experience based in NYC, right? And once you hit enter, you'll see that there are criterias based on the search itself that you can tweak, or if you're good to go, just hit start search here. But this is just scratching the surface with this entire platform. The beauty of the entire workflow lies in using the power of Exa alongside the capabilities of Clay. And we use HTTP API connect inside Clay. So let me show you how I go about building this entire table. So this is the table, simple, plain, blank table to start with. You can have all these fields set up. The only two key fields that we need here include one is user query and the other is to define default results. In this case, I just try to keep minimum results and 5 results to begin with. And I'm going to use the same search here inside Clay and it's going to go here. But the way this table is built, we are using HTTP API connect here and we're using the endpoints of Exa search to first run the search. We also have the option, if you want to cancel, we can use this as a cancel button as well. Then we get the status of the search. And once the status is completed, we can fetch the results are automatically fetched here. And then we have the results matched, the matches coming from Exa, move to another table here. And in this table, I use a layer of AI inside Clay to validate how good or not good results are with the requirements that we initially in. So let's go here and I am going to add the same query here. So you'll see that as soon as I add a query, the run search is automatically triggered and the status here shows to be running, right? So I'm going to give this a couple of minutes and come back to rerunning the status, and then the entire workflow is going to get completed. Okay, I'm going to rerun the status here to see if we have. So the search is completed, and you see that we have the results come through here. Because I had limited it to 5, so I've gotten 5 results here. And once we have those 5 results, we are writing the 5 results to the next table, which is people matches. It's a simple enrichment inside Clay, write to the table, and you can get all the details from here to the people matches table. Now, in people matches table, one of the critical or one of the most important steps, and the reason why I'm doing this inside Clay, is the fact that I want to be sure that we're finding the right candidates and we're reaching out to them so they are the perfect fit for this opportunity. And I have built in a validation step here to ensure that. So we have an AI enrichment column here, and this column is essentially to audit the results that we have from Excel. And it's a basic query, just trying to understand how does the candidate stack against the absolute must, good to have, must have requirements. And you would see that this is the final output and the score coming through. Now, in most cases, it's going to be a strong fit because Exa is a pretty smart, intelligent search engine. But you would see a couple of cases like these come through here. Now, it's for these reasons that I always, it's better to be sure of your outreach list versus just randomly reaching out to them. So in this case, as per the reasoning, the AI says that it doesn't have FANG experience. But here, interestingly, uh, I mean, this person is working at Audible, and Audible is a wholly owned subsidiary by Amazon. So probably the AI misses that context here, GPT-5. But hey, it's good to at least have some flags, and we can manually check, and it should be good to go. So for now, as the logic that I have wired here is for the candidates that get qualified here, we can just manually run this. It can also be automatically done, but I like to check the people that I'm reaching out to, the talent I'm reaching out to before, rather than automating it end to end. Also, we can have more nuanced approach here, where we can have maybe kind of a work output, and we can use that for a human review. But all in all, we've been able to shortlist the candidate, and now it's in Lemlist. They have been added to the Lemlist campaign, and we should be good to connect with them on LinkedIn, and all the multi-channel steps can automatically follow. All right, that's it from my side. I hope you find value in this and you're able to close the open recs on your team faster. Bye for now.